Today we're doing a Cinderella blue inspired eye makeup look. So for today's eye look, like I said in my last video, we are going back in with the Profusion Festival palette because I am determined to get my money's worth out of this. I may not love it, I've come to terms with that, but I want to be able to use it. So we're gonna be going into these blue colors, essentially. So I've prepped my eyelids with concealer and just a little bit of powder, and I'm gonna go in with that lightest matte teal blue shade first. And this eye look actually looks pretty simple. Okay, no. Come on, eyeshadows. I'm gonna use a flat brush to apply that eyeshadow. The reason I'm putting this like extremely light blue on my eyelids is so that the sparkly eyeshadow we put on top of this will have a little bit of a bluer undertone. And I was looking up blue eyeshadows because I've been seeing blue eyeshadow looks just absolutely everywhere. Not even like the 2000s blue, but just all sorts of blue eyeshadows. So when I was on Pinterest, I saw this eye look that I'll put right here, and it just reminded me of like a Cinderella blue, but it was still so summery. And since it is the dead of summer, although it is extremely gloomy outside, I thought it would be just so fun to hop on the blue eyeshadow trend with this Cinderella looking eyeshadow look. And I'm packing that all over my lid, and I'm even pulling it up higher than my crease. I find that like doing patting motions with these eyeshadows gives you the best color payoff, not so much with like a fluffy brush. Then I'm going in with that light sparkly blue shade, and I'm packing it right on top. The shimmery shades give a decent color payoff, and I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush and just blend out that harsh line. But you still do need to do a lot of like packing motions to get this color payoff. It's looking a little green. So I am gonna go in with the Hard Candy Monochrome Dope palette, and with this very light blue sparkle shade, I'm just gonna pack that on top just to give it more of that true Cinderella blue. And I've brought that color into my inner corner as well. I know it's looking a little crazy. I'm gonna go in with that true blue matte shade, and I'm gonna blend out the edges a little bit. And I'm gonna go in with that darker blue sparkly shade now. And I'm even using the same brush, just the other side of it. And I'm gonna focus this on the lid to give it a little bit of dimension and kind of blend it into the crease. It's a little different because usually you want like your lighter shades in the center of your lid, but this one kind of does the opposite. And I kind of liked it. And I'm going in with that really dark navy blue sparkly shade, also on the lid, but kind of on the outer corner. Just kind of blending all the blues together. I also think it looks crazy, but I have faith that we can, pull this together. Going in with just a very teeny tiny brush, I'm gonna go in to a nude, actually. Kind of like a sand color. And we're running that all on our lower lash line. This palette has so much fallout, so just be aware when you're doing your makeup. And going back into the Hard Candy palette with a very light blue, I'm popping that on my lower inner corner as well. For my waterline, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Jumbo pencil in the shade Frosting. And I'm gonna tightline my upper waterline with a black eyeliner. And I'm even letting that run onto my lashes a little bit. Another thing about this palette, I think I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I want to be so bad, but I'm not. The glitters are very glittery and they fall into your eyes, you know? They fall into your eyes a little bit. But this eye look is literally so simple. You could even just use like one or two of the eyeshadows, like just that Cinderella blue sparkly shade and like a deeper blue. I definitely went a little overboard still, just because when it comes to colors, I can't just stop like with one sparkly shade. Like if it's pretty, I have to keep going because they're just so pretty. So I definitely went overboard already, but it's so easy because you just slap it on your lid and up to your crease, however high you want to go. And then you just go in with a deeper shade on your lid and then a little bit of eyeliner, and that's it. You know, that's it. I'm gonna go in with a volumizing mascara. It's the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. It's just been my favorite for so many years, and it's almost running out. It's almost all dried out, so I do need a repurchase soon. But they make my eyelashes look so good, I don't even feel like I need fake lashes. It also just reminds me of like being underwater, like this blue sparkly shade. It's, I don't know, something about it. And because there's like a darker blue that grounds it, it's not just like that one Cinderella blue. It doesn't feel too early 2000s, I don't think. And of course, like if you find a shade that matches your skin tone, like your undertone, and it's not like too frosty on you or anything, I think you can make it work. And I think that's probably why blue eyeshadow is trending right now, because there are just so many beautiful blues, and blues make brown eyes pop. So I'm all for it. And I think like this kind of like nude sandy shade I put on my lower lash line, it kind of reminds me of like the beach, like, you know, sand and then water. I don't know, something about it. I kind of love this. And to make this like super summery feeling, I'm going to extra bronze my face. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer in the shade Medium, which is like the only bronzer I have right now because I'm literally down to like almost nothing. So I have to finish it before I buy something else. Seriously, the more I wear this e.l.f. foundation, the more I love it. Like the way makeup blends on top of it. I know I say it in every video, but it truly is like so beautiful. And it looks so great in natural light also, but the fact that it can hold up under studio lights, like that's pretty impressive too. The way I've been contouring my nose lately has just been more like circular motions, like really small little circles. And I think it helps blend my nose contour a little bit more and help it look just a little bit more natural versus having like two straight lines down like my nose. I'm just gonna go in with a pretty neutral, like understated blush. Especially for how blue our eyes are, we don't want like crazy blush going on. And because it's so peachy, the way it blends with the bronzer is like really pretty. So I'm gonna pop some on my nose too. And to make things extra summery and glowy, I'm gonna use Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics. I hear there is a dupe out there now, but again, since I have this, I'm gonna use it, but just like a very gold glowy highlight. I know this look isn't like in right now. I just love how glowy this is. And because we have that like sand color underneath our eyes, like on the lower lash line, I feel like using more of a gold highlight actually can work pretty well with this look. For my lips, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. lip liner. I can't remember what it's called, but it will be linked down below. And there's just there's no name on these lip liners. I'm gonna top it off with like a nude lip gloss. I just feel like the pink is a little too pink. It was absolutely completely cloudy when I first started filming this, and now the sun has come out of nowhere. And this is our finished look. It was so easy, and I think it's just so pretty. I mean, a little crazy, a little out there, but it's blue. We were wearing blue eyeshadow, and I don't know, I think these colors are just so pretty together. The festival palette, maybe not worth your money. I really wouldn't buy it again. But the Hard Candy Moods little 4 shades monochrome palette, absolutely worth your money. I would buy all of them if I could, if I, wanted to spend some money. And, that's it. If you are new to playing with colors as I am, join me as we explore more with fun little colors for the summer. I think this look is just so fun for the summer. It's so blue and glowy and just like simple. Like you're wearing eyeshadow, but you don't have like a heavy liner going on. It's like pretty simple still, but because it's like that like pop of color on the eye, I don't know, I just love it. I think it's so pretty. Maybe don't look at yourself from afar, because every time I look at myself from afar, I'm like, I look crazy. But in the camera and lights and close up, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty, fun look. But that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.